Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, TruTrak Vizion Autopilot approved for C-175 PA28 and PA32. FAA certifies Boeing 737 MAX 9. And brothers convicted in airplane loan scheme. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's February 19th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The STC for the TruTrak Vizion Autopilot has been updated to include the remainder of the Cessna 172 series, the Cessna 175 series, the Piper PA28 series, and the PA32 series aircraft. These aircraft are added to the existing AML STC, which currently includes the Cessna 177 series and part of the Cessna 172 series aircraft. The next models to be added to the STC will be Cessna 180, 182, and 185. In July of 2017, the initial STC was issued for the Vizion Autopilot system. The plan for the remainder of 2018 is to concentrate on adding many aircraft to the AML. The Vizion Autopilot will neither let the pilot accidentally stall or overspeed the aircraft with the use of minimum and maximum airspeed settings. Also included is the emergency level feature, which allows the pilot to press one button and the autopilot will engage and bring the aircraft to wings level and zero vertical speed. Another safety feature of this TruTrak Autopilot is AEP. This mode is a bank angle protection mode that the pilot can easily arm or disarm. AEP is used when the autopilot is powered up but not engaged. In other words, when the aircraft is being hand-flown. After the break, Frasca International celebrates 60 years of simulation.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
The dream is real, a truly affordable personal jet aircraft. The Subsonics Personal Jet Kit is priced at only $42,000. Kit plus engine is still under $100K. Add instruments, upholstery, and paint and you're flying. It's time to put your money where your bucket list is. Learn more at sonicsaircraft.com.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Flight simulator manufacturer Frasca International Incorporated is celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. The company was founded by Rudy Frasca in 1958 and remains a privately held family-run business. Over the past 6 decades, the company has become well known as a quality supplier of flight simulation equipment for hundreds of flight schools worldwide. One of A&N's favorite partners had some celebrating to do last week. On February 15, 1978, the Clyde Morse and character first appeared in print. It was published in the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University student newspaper, the Aviation. This cartoon is that premiere appearance and is presented here as a celebration of Clyde's 40th anniversary. The European Aviation Safety Agency published the 2018 to 2022 European Plan for Aviation Safety, which also includes the agency's rulemaking program. The EPAS, a key component of the European Aviation Safety Program, provides a coherent and transparent framework for safety work at European level, helping the identification of major safety risks and defining the actions to take. The Lone Star Flight Museum has announced the selection of 5 new inductees into the Texas Aviation Hall of Fame. There are currently 71 members. The The 5 new members were selected from over 100 nominees by a panel of distinguished aviation historians, experts, and the LSFM board. This year's honorees are Captain James Lovell, Congressman Sam Johnson, Azalea White, Brigadier General Noel Parrish, and Thomas and Paul Braniff. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. The FAA has amended the type certificate for the 737 MAX to include the 9 variant, clearing the way for deliveries to begin quickly. This certification marks the culmination of a successful flight test program that began March 2017 with 2 Boeing flight test airplanes. Our teams built superior capabilities into the MAX 9 and proved them all the way through flight test. We're looking forward to bringing this airplane to market for our valued customers, said Keith Leverkun, Vice President and General Manager of the 737 MAX program, Boeing Commercial Airplanes. Boeing is now in the final stages of preparing the MAX 9 for its first delivery to launch customer, Lion Air Group. The 737 MAX 9 is designed for a capacity of up to 220 passengers and a maximum range of 3,550 nautical miles. With 3 additional seat rows compared to the 737 MAX 8, this airplane provides operators added capacity while maximizing profitability within their network. The 737 MAX is the fastest-selling airplane in Boeing history, accumulating more than 4,300 orders from 93 customers worldwide. After these messages, brothers convicted in airplane loan scheme.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight 4-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. 2 brothers charged with using stolen identities to secure airplane loans from several banks worth about $2 million have been convicted in U.S. District Court in Worcester, Massachusetts, with sentencing set for May 9th. Ryan Miller and James Dusten Miller were found guilty of bank fraud, money laundering, and charges related to identity theft. Beginning in January 2014 through January 2016, Miller and James, along with at least 2 other co-conspirators, obtained and attempted to obtain multiple fraudulent airplane and car loans from banks in multiple states. In order to commit these frauds, Miller, James, and their co-conspirators allegedly used false and stolen identities. In one instance, Miller, James, and their co-conspirators obtained a fraudulent airplane loan for $382,500 from Commerce Bank in Worcester by using at least 1 stolen identity. Miller and James laundered the proceeds of the airplane loan through several bank accounts created in the name of a fictitious entity. In total, Miller, James, and their co-conspirators obtained or attempted to attain more than $1.5 million in fraudulent loan proceeds. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is currently on our winter schedule and is streamed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.